Alexa is always listening. Not when you say her name, not when you ask her to play a song, always. In 2023, a Portland family received a phone call from a random contact in their address book. The caller had just heard their entire private conversation through their Echo device, Amazon's response, an unlikely sequence of events. But that sequence has happened 17,000 times, according to internal documents obtained by Bloomberg in 2019. 17,000 families, 17,000 private moments sent to strangers. And that's just the ones Amazon admitted to. You didn't know this because they don't want you to. Amazon's marketing tells you Alexa only activates when she hears her wake word, but the wake word detection happens on the device itself. A tiny chip running a neural network trained to recognize Alexa, Echo, computer, or Amazon. Here's what they don't explain. That chip is listening to every sound in your home every second, analyzing it for patterns that might match the wake word. It's not recording, but it is processing. And in 2022, researchers at the University of Michigan proved that these chips can be tricked by sounds humans can't even hear. Ultrasonic frequencies that activate Alexa without anyone in the room saying a word. The mechanism is simple once you see it. Your voice becomes data. That data becomes a transcript. That transcript becomes a profile. Amazon employs thousands of contractors in countries like Romania, Costa Rica, and India whose sole job is to listen to Alexa recordings and annotate them. In 2019, those contractors told Bloomberg they heard everything: children screaming, sexual assaults, people singing in the shower. One worker said they heard what they believed was a sexual assault happening live and were told there was no procedure for reporting it. Amazon's terms of service, which you agreed to when you plugged in the device, explicitly state that they may use your voice recordings to improve our products and services. The phrase improve our products covers everything from training AI models to building advertising profiles. In 2023, Amazon paid $25 million to settle FTC charges that they illegally retained children's voice recordings indefinitely, recordings they had promised parents they would delete. Sarah Chin was 34 when she bought an Echo Dot for her kitchen in 2021. She was a nurse in Seattle, working night shifts, living alone. She liked having someone to talk to while she cooked dinner at midnight. She asked Alexa about recipes, about the weather, about whether she should call her mother. In 2022, she started receiving targeted ads for antidepressants, then for divorce attorneys, then for grief counseling. She had never searched for any of these things on her phone or computer, but she had said them aloud in her kitchen at 2 a.m. to a device she thought was just a speaker. When she requested her voice data from Amazon, she received 4,000 pages of transcripts, conversations she didn't remember having, arguments with her boyfriend, her breaking down after a patient's death. All of it transcribed, categorized, stored. She told me, "I thought I was talking to myself. I was talking to a filing system." Sarah isn't one person. Sarah is the architecture. Every Echo device is a node in a network designed to turn the most intimate space in your life, the sound of your own voice, into a data product. And it's not just Amazon. Google Home does the same thing. Apple's Siri, though they claim to process more on-device, still sends voice snippets to contractors for review. Samsung's smart TVs were caught in 2015 recording living room conversations and sending them to third-party voice recognition services. The pattern is everywhere because the business model is everywhere. Your attention is the product in social media. Your voice is the product in smart homes. Your biometric data is the product in health apps. Each system extracts a different piece of you, but they all operate on the same principle. What you believe is private is actually inventory. So here's what you now know that you didn't. Alexa doesn't have to be always listening in the way you feared. She's always listening in a way you didn't imagine, processing, categorizing, waiting for the moment you become valuable. The 17,000 accidental recordings weren't bugs. They were the system working exactly as designed, just with the wrong output address. The contractors in Romania aren't voyeurs. They're assembly line workers in an industry that treats human intimacy as raw material. 3 questions you can ask yourself now. 1. When was the last time you read the terms of service for a device in your home? 2. What have you said aloud in the last 24 hours that you wouldn't want transcribed by a stranger in another country? 3. If the service is free, or even if you pay $29.99 for the device, what are you actually the customer of? And what are you actually the product for? You thought you bought a speaker, but what you really bought was a witness. Until next time.